Welcome back. Episode 6. Fade to Black Hip Hop Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Sporty Blacc. Your co-host, Joe Fade, man.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back, fans. We hope y'all out there subscribing, commenting, and leaving likes, leaving comments, and staying in tune with the show, man. Here we are again with Fade to Black Hip Hop Podcast. Episode 6 is going down. We got some great topics for y'all today, man. We about to bring y'all some real sauce, man. Today we got Safaree versus Meek Mills. I know y'all want to see what's going on with that. And we're going to hit a little sports, hip-hop kind of influence, you know, just part of our culture with Alonzo Ball going to the Lakers. And we got the BET Hip-Hop Awards. We're going to do a little review over that. Rollo squashes his beef with Rich Homie Quan. LIL Donald versus Future. And we got today's hip hop history, and then we got another little hip hop motivated theme going on. Power season number 4. 50 Cent doing his thing, man. Let's jump right into it, Sporty.
BT Hip Hop Awards or whatever, BT Awards. And they out in LA, you know what I'm saying? So all the stars out there in Tinseltown, you know what I'm saying, running around or whatever. And when you have a situation like that, it's so many people in the industry comes to LA and they partake in a lot of these events and festivities, and it becomes like a lot of the beef that niggas had throughout the year, all the shit niggas been talking on the records and niggas dissing all on social media with Twitter fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit comes to a head because, you know what I'm saying, niggas might be cool with mutual people who throwing a party or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they saying like DJ Self, you know what I'm saying, he cool with Safaree and he cool with Meek Mills, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was actually DJ Khaled's party. So DJ Khaled party gonna be lit. You feel me? So all kind of start pulling up. So, you know, Safaree and Meek Mills happen to be there at the same place at the same time, and allegedly people from Meek Mill's crew got a hold of Safaree. He covered his homeboys and shit. You know, they had some footage out over the internet and shit. Safaree, you know what I mean, running, you know what I'm saying, from the attack, from the dream chasers, allegedly. But then he get on social media, I seen Meek Mill, you a bitch. You
talking crazy about Meek,
man. Before the visual surface.
Right.
But when you see the visual, you really see that shit. He was there. He had a couple partners with him. And shit, the niggas who ran up on him, it's like, them niggas took out running.
Now, I actually seen some of the footage, and Safaree didn't take off running. Meek Mills pulled up, his goons eventually snuck Safaree. But that's so sad that I didn't see Safaree's homeboys do anything.
Shit, one nigga, he hit the dude and get a nigga off of Safaree.
Okay.
And he got the worst end of the stick because Safaree ran and left him.
Oh, so that was that guy. I see the footage was kind of blurry. And,
I seen they had like 4 different angles. I seen that best angle when you seen Meek Mill pull up, you seen Safaree talking to DJ Self, and that thing you know a nigga from Meek them crew bounce, swung on Safaree when he get on his head. So his partner came over there, bow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he had one partner that helped him out.
Yeah. Right. So, but he left this nigga. The one nigga who helped him, he leave. And then they took his ass down through there. Finally, he got away. You know what I'm saying? Like a track meet, really. Goddamn 4x4 100.
Right. And Safaree didn't pass the baton.
No, the nigga had to catch up with him.
That's right. So Meek Mills on probation, just got off house arrest. He beefing with so many guys. Okay, I got a couple questions. Do you think Meek Mills will suffer a violation of probation? And he didn't. I guess he didn't come into any contact with the law. This is a fresh off the press story. And do you think that Meek Mills will pull up on anybody else that he got beef with?
Well, you know, like you said, Meek Mill on probation, things of that nature. But you know,
Action.
What's up, word? It's your boy, Sporty Blacc. Welcome back. Episode 6.
Number 6.
Fade to Black Hip Hop Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Sporty Blacc. Your co-host, Joe Fade, man.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back, fans. We hope y'all out there subscribing and coming and leaving
already done lost the street credibility war when he went on social media snitching.
No.
Meek Mill,
He was feeling some kind of way.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas didn't even sneak him in my eye. They ran up on him. And he just...
Action.
What's up, word? It's your boy, Sporty Blacc. Welcome back. Episode 6.
Number 6.
Fade and Blacc Hip Hop Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Sporty Blacc. It's your co-host, Joe Fade, man.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back, fans. We hope y'all out there subscribing and coming and leaving likes, leaving comments, and staying in tune with the show, man. Here we are again with Fade and Blacc Hip Hop Podcast. Episode 6 is going down. We got some great topics for y'all today, man. We about to bring y'all some real sauce, man. Today we got Safaree versus Meek Mills. I know y'all want to see what's going on with that. And we're going to hit a little sports, hip-hop kind of influence, you know, just part of our culture with Alonzo Ball going to the Lakers. And we got the BET Hip-Hop Awards. We're going to do a little review over that. Rollo squashes his beef with Rich Homie Quan. LIL Donald versus Future. And we got today's hip hop history, and then we got another little hip hop motivated theme going on. Power season number 4. 50 Cent doing his thing, man. Let's jump right into it, Sporty.
Well, like he was telling you, man, over the weekend, it's the hip hop BT Hip Hop Awards or whatever, BT Awards. And they out of LA, you know what I'm saying? So all the stars out there in Tinseltown, you know what I'm saying, running around or whatever. And when you have a situation like that, it's so many people in the industry comes to LA and they partake in a lot of these events and festivities, and it becomes like a lot of the beef that niggas had throughout the year, all the shit niggas been talking on the records and niggas dissing all on social media with Twitter fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit comes to a head because, you know what I'm saying, niggas might be cool with mutual people who throwing a party or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they saying like DJ Self, you know what I'm saying, he cool with Safaree and he cool with Meek Mills, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was actually DJ Khaled's party. So DJ Khaled party gonna be lit. You feel me? So all kind of start pulling up. So, you know, Safaree and Meek Mills happen to be there at the same place at the same time, and allegedly people from Meek Mill's crew got a hold of Safaree. He covered his homeboys and shit. You know, they had some footage out over the internet and shit. Safaree, you know what I mean, running, you know what I'm saying, from the attack, from the dream chasers, allegedly. But then he get on social media, I seen Meek Mill, you a bitch. You
talking crazy about Meek,
man. Before the visual surface.
Right.
But when you see the visual, you really see that shit. He was there. He had a couple partners with him. And shit, the niggas who ran up on him, it's like, them niggas took out running.
Now, I actually seen some of the footage, and Safaree didn't take off running. Meek Mills pulled up, his goons eventually snuck Safaree. But that's so sad that I didn't see Safaree's homeboys do anything.
Shit, one nigga, he hit the dude and get a nigga off of Safaree.
Okay.
And he got the worst end of the stick because Safaree ran and left him.
Oh, so that was that guy. I see the footage was kind of blurry. And
I seen they had 4 different angles. I seen that best angle when you seen Meek Mill pull up, you seen Safaree talking to DJ Self, and that thing you know a nigga from Meek them crew, bounce, Schwan. You know what I'm saying? And they got the numbers on you and shit. They gonna really see if you really built like that. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like the image Safaree got, the image like, bro, you ain't built like that.
He ain't built like that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and Meek Mills, in my opinion, prides himself on, you know, taking care of his family, taking care of his homeboys, running with his crew. I think Meek Mills most definitely has more credibility with his home squad and with with the home team and with his family and with his boys, his security, because he takes care of them, you know. And it was kind of like giving a dog a bone, you know, if you will. It's kind of like giving a dog a bone when you know your goons see what's going on with your boy, and
like,
what's going on with him, and then they see somebody like Safaree.
That's what it break down to, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you get a big old bag and you take care of the people around you and stuff, and even your same folk coming up for years and years, and they done, you know what I'm saying, showed you their loyalty, you know what I'm saying, it's only right that you know what I'm saying, you bless them with your blessings, you know what I mean? Them boys getting a lot of money over there on MMG, make no mistake about it.
True.
Make no mistake about it, they get a lot of money over there. They get some big bags, so yeah.
MMG, and that's Rick Ross label, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Mill up under
Maybach Music.
And they also got a management deal with Rock Nation, so you know he like the biggest artist in Philly. And you know when he got with Nicki Minaj, they took his celebrity status up notches. You know what I'm saying? So all that play a part. So you know they run around getting a big old bag, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a shout out to Meek Mill. They got a tour coming up.
Action.
What's up, word? It's your boy Sporty Blacc. Welcome back, episode 6.
Number 6.
Fade to Blacc Hip Hop Podcast. Once again, I'm your host Sporty Blacc. It's your co-host Joe Fade, man.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back, fans. We hope y'all out there subscribing, and commenting, and leaving likes, leaving comments, and staying in tune with the show, man. Here we are again with Fade to Blacc Hip Hop Podcast. Episode 6 is going down. We got some great topics for y'all today, man. We about to bring y'all some real sauce, man. Today we got Safaree versus Meek Mills. I know y'all want to see what's going on with that. And we're going to hit a little sports, hip-hop kind of influence, you know, just part of our culture with Alonzo Ball going to the Lakers. And we got the BET Hip-Hop Awards. We're going to do a little review over that. Rollo squashes his beef with Rich Homie Quan. Lil Donald versus Future. And we got today's hip hop history, and then we got another little hip hop motivated theme going on. Power season number 4. 50 Cent doing his thing, man. Let's jump right into it, Sporty.
Well, like he was telling you, man, over the weekend, it's the hip hop BT Hip Hop Awards or whatever, BT Awards. And they out of LA, you know what I'm saying? So all the stars out there in Tinseltown, you know what I'm saying, running around or whatever. And when you have a situation like that, it's so many people in the industry comes to LA and they partake in a lot of these events and festivities, and it becomes like a lot of the beef that niggas had throughout the year, all the shit niggas been talking on the records, and niggas dissing all on social media with the Twitter fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit comes to a head because, you know what I'm saying, niggas might be cool with mutual people who throwing a party or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they saying like DJ Self, you know what I'm saying, he cool with Safaree and he cool with Meek Mills, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was actually DJ Khaled's party. So DJ Khaled party gonna be lit. You feel me? So all kind of start putting up. So, you know, Safaree and Meek Mills happen to be there at the same place at the same time, and allegedly people from Meek Mill's crew got a hold of Safaree. He covered his homeboys and shit. You know, they had some footage out over the internet and shit. Safaree, you know what I mean, running, you know what I'm saying, from the attack, from the Dream Chasers, allegedly. But then he get on social media, I seen Meek Mill, you a bitch. You
talking crazy about Meek,
man. That before the visual surface.
Right.
But when you see the visual, you really see that shit. He was there, he had a couple partners with him. And shit, the niggas who ran up on him, it's like, them niggas took out running.
Now, I actually seen some of the footage, and Safaree didn't take off running. Meek Mills pulled up, his goons eventually snuck Safaree. But that's so sad that I didn't see Safaree's homeboys do anything.
Shit, one nigga, he hit the dude and get a nigga off of Safaree.
Okay.
And he got the worst end of the stick because Safaree ran and left him.
Oh, so that was that guy. I see the footage was kind of blurry. And,
I say they had like 4 different angles. I seen that best angle when you seen Meek Mill pull up, you seen Safaree talking to DJ Self, and that thing you know a nigga from Meek them crew bounce, swung on Safaree when he get on his head. So his partner came over there, bow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he had one partner that helped him out.
Yeah. Right. So, but he left this nigga. The one nigga who helped him, he leaving. And then they took his ass down through there. Finally, he got away. You know what I'm saying? Like a track beat, really. goddamn 4x4
right. And Safaree didn't pass the baton.
Hell no, they had to catch up with him.
That's right. So Meek Mills on probation. Just got off house arrest. He beefing with so many guys. Okay, I got a couple questions. Do you think Meek Mills will suffer a violation of probation? And he didn't. I guess he didn't come into any contact with the law. This is a fresh off the press story. And do you think that Meek Mills will pull up on anybody else that he got beef with?
Well, you know, like you said, Meek Mill on probation, things of that nature. But you know, every angle you seen, you really didn't see Meek Mill throw a putt. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like people just Safaree basically snitching, saying it was Meek Mill's crew.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If he never would have just put that out there, you wouldn't really know who those people is that jumping on him in their partner car. They didn't get out the same vehicle as Meek Mill.
Okay.
So Safaree already done lost the street credibility war when he went on social media snitching.
No.
Meek Mill,
He was feeling some kind of way.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas didn't even sneak him in my eye. They ran up on him. And he just bitched up and ran. You feel me? Because once his partner came and helped him, if he was stood his ground and fought, you feel what I'm saying? Who to say they gonna whoop them nigga ass? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But them niggas just, I guess they ain't built like that. They pussy. So he dealt.
So was this before the BET Awards?
Now, it was like a party. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was a party because it's the awards. It's a whole weekend worth of festivity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that basically all it was, just a function that they caught him in. But as far as the legal ramifications, I feel like, you know, it's gonna be hard to prove that Meek, you know what I'm saying, was responsible for these grown men swinging on these grown men. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't get out the same vehicle as him. And it's, you know, nobody can prove that he made them do anything.
Right.
You know
Okay, so let's get down to
you can't say they automatically employed by Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? They don't work for him. You know,
they don't work for him. Right.
They probably just part of his entourage, but he can't be responsible for their actions now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it's probation or something like that, has stipulations where he can't be around like people with felonies, and then they check the boy background, and then they got some felonies or something, then there could be some violation of probation. But as far as just the actual incident,
the VOP.
Nah,
I mean, either way it go, if it was a violence probation, he just got off house arrest. Violence probation will probably be 30 days jail time or more house arrest, given the status of Meek Mills.
He got too
much money to
be.
Some
major lawyers, that ain't nothing. Them whooping his ass, it ain't gonna be no more than what happened when they whooped Benny Siegel ass, and when they went whooped the other nigga, what the nigga name that was Ghostwriter for Drake, Quentin Miller,
right?
Call him for boom. They had that kind of on tape, but basically it was still Meek's crew. Then they nigga knocked out Benny Siegel. You know what I'm saying? So they been running around whooping nigga ass and getting away with it. You feel me?
Right. But they picking the right ones to mess with.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you know niggas ain't built like that, you go pretty much rough them up further and try to get your reputation up or whatever.
Okay.
But niggas like the game and his manager Wet 100, they keep saying they want to run into them niggas.
They want to run into them.
And see
and they out in LA right now.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. So you know that's very likely to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it doesn't, because I feel like if it do, those two crew collide. You know what I'm saying? It can lead to, you know, deeper shit like the guns coming out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think none of that shit work. Nobody losing their life over. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that shit is just jealousy, envy, niggas mad.
So that's what I want to get to. What would be Meek Mill's motive for allowing his goons or even putting up on my boy?
Well, with that right there, Safaree Meek Mills, you know that shit basically break down Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of beefs throughout history, you know what I'm saying, of mankind been motivated behind a female. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, that's no exception. You know what I'm saying? It don't make now one of them more weaker than the last man because it been going on so long. And then there was some disrespect from both parties, and then with some diss tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas be making these diss records, you be saying all this shit. sometimes niggas
you
go
gotta
text
back it up.
you.
Yeah,
They go
somebody,
text when they catch
it's not you can't bluff everybody with a diss track.
When niggas catch your ass, especially if they catch you lacking, you know what I'm saying, and they got the numbers on you and shit, they gonna really see if you really built like that. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like the image Safaree got, the image like, bro, you ain't built like that.
He ain't built like that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and Meek Mills, in my opinion, prides himself on, you know, taking care of his family, taking care of his homeboys, running with his crew. I think Meek Mills most definitely has more credibility with his home squad and with with the home team and with his family and with his boys, his security, because he takes care of them, and it was kind of like giving a dog a bone. If you will. It's kind of like giving a dog a bone when your goons see what's going on with your boy and what's going on with him, and then they see somebody like Safaree.
That's really what it break down to, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you get a big old bag and you taking care of the people around you and stuff, and even your same folk coming up for years and years, and they done, you know what I'm saying, showed you their loyalty, you know what I'm saying, it's all right that you know what I'm saying, you bless them with your blessings, you know what I mean? Them boys getting a lot of money over there on MMG, make no mistake about it.
True.
Make no mistake about it, they get a lot of money over there. They get some big bags, so yeah.
MMG, and that's Rick Ross label, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill up under
Maybach Music.
And they also got a management deal with Rock Nation, so he like the biggest artist in Philly. And when he got with Nicki Minaj, they took his star celebrity status up notches. You know what I'm saying? So all that play a part. So they run around getting a big old bag, man. You know what I'm saying? They got shout out to Meek Mill. They got a tour coming up. Him and Yo Gotti called Against All Odds tour. They bringing on YF and Lucci and Moneybag Yo, man. So be on the lookout for that tour. They got a lot of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Meek Mill. And just stay clear of all the foolishness, you know what I'm saying? Safaree, you know what I'm saying? You need to stick to your Jamaican thing, stick to, finessing them females, and you know what I'm saying, try to find you another female you can write for, because you as an artist, they ain't really checking for you like that.
It's not gonna
it ain't gonna pop off, so you need to just focus on ghostwriting. You know what I'm saying? Doing reality shows, trying to get off into maybe, magazines and just like movies and shit, because he got the feng shui for it, he's a lady man, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying? And just do what you do and try to maximize that and leave all that street gangster tough talk, leave that shit alone, but that ain't you, dog.
Right, so y'all tuning in right now to episode 6 on Fade to Black Hip Hop Podcast. Make sure you go and subscribe, like, and leave comments, because we are checking those comments. We're making sure we staying in tune with the streets and what's going on right now. So let's get right into our next subject. Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball. Well, yeah, Lonzo Ball, man. Shout out to Lonzo Ball. The NBA draft was last week. He went number 2 overall. His dad projected and predicted that he would go to the Lakers months before they had the draft lottery, before the Lakers even got the second pick. So
that's what he wanted to go to.
It's like he really exercised the law of attraction. He taught that into existence.
Okay.
And I'm excited about it, because now he able to capitalize off the largest, one of the largest sports market in all of professional sports, which is the LA Lakers. Okay. They got an extremely huge fan base, so now he gonna be able to market his brand, the Big Baller brand, directly to 40, 50 million fans that the Lakers got. So he got these shoes jumping off at 500. If this nigga come out and ball like he know he can, they go buy them shoes, they go eat it up. Then he got 2 more sons coming behind him. He get them in the league. They coming in, now they got their own shoes instead of going to Nike and Reebok and Adidas. They got their own brand established. Right. So I'm excited, because it ain't nothing ever been done like this. So I just salute him for being a black father that's heavily influenced and prevalent in his son's life, and building a foundation of continued wealth. Right. You know what I'm saying? Through the entrepreneurship that he trying to put down for his sons, them. You know what I mean? Showing them that they don't got to go to Nike, Reebok, Adidas, you know what I'm saying? With $1 million contract and let these folks make $100 million, you know what I'm saying? So it's just some shit ain't never been done.
Right.
It's really groundbreaking, and it's like a lot of the people that the naysayers are talking bad about it. I hate when I see a lot of black people talking bad about him.
It should be $500.
Yeah, because
who gonna pay for that?
What I'm saying is because it's so many kids in the league that didn't have no father figure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta look. This man been taking care of these kids since A1 day one. You know what I'm saying? He teaching them the game, taking them to all their games.
Big difference.
So he in
Big
their life.
difference
You know what I'm saying? So
with Lonzo Ball.
Yeah,
Lonzo Ball and LeBron James.
LeBron James didn't have no father
Right.
figure. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron James' story is like one of the greatest sports stories also because coming from a single parent household, going into the NBA out of high school at 18 years old, and they get him man all this money.
Right.
And he was able to, you know, do everything the right way on and off the court. Never had any kind of trouble with off the field, you know, so off the court issues. Never had no infidelity issues with his girlfriend since high school, so now his wife. You know what I'm saying? And how he able to maximize the financial opportunity that was, you know, given to him. You know what I'm saying? And created major avenues and did so much as far as giving back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As a philanthropist. You know what I'm saying? In the community. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because he sent so many kids to school. He do so much. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like the ultimate athlete. I ain't seen no other athlete, not just the on the court, but the combination of the on the court, kids getting free at all their games.
Okay, dang, they got an age limit. I ain't but 37.
You probably had to pay. Kids getting free, but yeah, they doing their thing. Check them out on Fox Sports.
Right, man. Fade the Blacc Hip Hop Podcast is going down right now, man. Y'all tuned in and locked in right now to episode 6. Make sure y'all going to subscribe. Make sure y'all liking and leaving comments. We're doing this just for y'all. All right, Fade the Blacc, we coming right back, man, with the BET Awards. Not the Hip Hop Awards, but BET Awards.
BET Awards, you know what I'm saying? They live, you know what I'm saying, right now.
Hosted by our girl Leslie Jones.
As we speak, it's going down big in LA, man. Shout out to the Migos that just won for Best Group.
Okay, yeah, now I just want to read a couple little titles off and for categories. Let me read a couple categories off. Some nominees, and you pick and see who you think are the winners, and then I'll check against the facts right here and see what's going on. So like you said, starting out with Best Group, it was Migos, Lil Wayne, Fat Joe, Ray Smyrna, Tribe Called Quest, 2 Chainz, and Remy Ma.
Well, like I just said, shout out to the
Migos
for winning because you know what I'm saying, ain't no group out there fucking with them. The only thing close to them as far as being hot would be Ray Smyrna. You know what I mean? Them boys hot too. But and they do good music, but the Migos, you know what I'm saying, they got way too much clout and way too much work
right now.
They've been putting out. You
Coming
know
from
what I mean?
the toughest crowd.
A lot of folk gotta go back and check out the shit they been dropping, you know what I mean? Like Young Rich Niggas 1, Young Rich Niggas 2, No Label 1, No Label 2. You know, they got multiple Back to the Bando, all these different mixtapes them boys got. Like, they got some shit. They got some shit. Like, folks just gotta go back and get up on them niggas.
That's usually what happens too once you hear a new artist.
Yeah, cause niggas been biting their swag for a long time, man. Biting their sound, biting a lot of shit from them. But I'm glad that they finally on top where they belong, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of times originators of shit, you know, niggas run off with it and they get, you know, fame off of your shit. So for them boys to get the clout and recognition that they've been overdue, deserving, it's just a beautiful thing, and I think they gonna stay at the top of the rap, you know what I'm saying, for a group for a while.
Yeah. As long as they stay together. In my opinion. Man. All right, now moving right along. Best male R&B pop artists. You got Bruno Mars, Usher, The Weeknd, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and Chance the Rapper.
R&B? You got Chance the Rapper in the R&B section?
No, hold on. No, my bad. No, that's something else. Okay, let me go again. Usher, The Weeknd, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and your boy Bruno Mars for Best Male R&B Pop Artist.
I mean, ain't nobody bigger than The Weeknd. The Weeknd made $90 million last year. Like, so if they get to anybody other than The Weeknd, there's some kind of politics shit going on.
You think so?
Yeah, ain't nobody bigger than The Weeknd.
Now, the winner was Bruno Mars.
I was just gonna say if they would go get somebody, they would probably give it to Bruno Mars as far as on popularity. But when it come down to it, man,
I think internationally, Bruno Mars is bigger than The Weeknd.
no, dog. You gotta check out the numbers. They just had it on Forbes. This nigga made last year on The Weeknd. Bruno Mars, he real big, he real popular. He done been all at the Super Bowl, and I think his celebrity, because he's from America, his celebrity is bigger than The Weeknd's. But The Weeknd coming from Canada, right? He got the whole Canada fucked up, and he got most of the United States fucked up.
Okay.
So last year, this man had 3 billion streams.
I think a lot of it had to do. A lot of it had to do with the soundtrack. He was on 50 Shades of Grey.
That's cool, but this nigga made $92 million in 1 year. Only nigga was up there close to him was Drake. Like, so you know, they can get an award at Bruno Mars, but if a nigga got 3 billion streams and he made $90 million,
right?
Shit, I ain't no fool.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Next category, we spoke on this already. The BET Humanitarian Award. That went to Chance the Rapper.
Rightfully so.
Right. Okay. And Best New Artist. Best New Artist for the nominees are Young M.A., 21 Savage, Cardi B, Khalid, and Chance the Rapper for Best New Artist.
Chance hands down.
Chance hands down won that. Okay. Best Centric Artist goes to, the nominees are Usher, Yana, Sid the Kid, and Fantasia, and Solange Knowles.
Either Usher or Solange.
Yeah, and the winner was Solange.
Yeah, I can go
with her Cranes in the Sky. Okay, and Lifetime Achievement Award gave to New Edition. And I don't know if you checked out the New Edition movie. Did you get a chance to check it out?
It like they give New Edition that same award every 5 years. Yeah, like they just won that shit a couple years ago. But I ain't got no problem with it because that was a hell of a group.
Okay.
With that group, spun out Belle Biv DeVoe.
Right,
yeah. Like, that was a hell of a group.
That girl was part of it. Straight up. Okay, now BET Young Stars Award. Yari Shahidi, Ace Hunter, Kayla Malaffin, Marissa Martin, Jaden Smith. Who would you give to Best Young Artist? Who would you give that award to?
I just go with Jaden Smith because I recognize his name out of all the rest of them.
Okay, all right. It went to your girl, Yari Shahidi.
I don't know them folks.
Okay, let's move right along with the Sportsman of the Year. Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Cam Newton, or Odell Beckham Jr.?
You know, it's hard to go against LeBron, but I think I'm gonna just stay with LeBron. Is it him or Steph? I'm gonna stay with LeBron.
Right. And the winner is Stephen Curry. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, Sportswoman of the Year. You got Gabby Douglas, Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Skylar Diggins Smith, and Simone Biles.
Anytime Serena and something, I'm gonna go with her. You know what I mean? I might be wrong, but I just gotta go with Serena.
Serena, she won that category also. Then you got Best Gospel Inspirational, which is Lecrae, Kurt Franklin, Fantasia again, Tasha Cobbs, and Tamila Mann.
It's hard to go against Kurt Franklin. He probably won, but I just probably cheer for Fantasia. Hope Fantasia won.
True. And it was your boy Lecrae with Can't Stop Me Now. Destination was the winner of the Gospel Inspiration.
Amen.
Then you got the Best International Act. You got Nasty C, Davo, Wiz the Kid, Stoneway, a.k.a. and Baby Wandumo.
And don't
know, don't care. Alright, now let's move along, right along then. Now these are nominees. We don't know who won yet because the show's still going on. But Best Actress, Janelle Monáe, Taraji P. Henson, Issa Rae, Viola Davis, Gabrielle Union.
Viola Davis, man, she was in everything.
Everything. I don't really remember what movie. Okay, it was Hidden Figures. Janelle Monáe was in. I've seen that movie. Mathematicians, a group of black women that help people go off in space.
She ain't did no better movie than Viola Davis, man.
Nah, Viola Davis, she's all over everything.
Yeah, she was in some amazing moves, critically acclaimed moves.
All right,
Yeah.
we got Video Choice Awards. Bad and Bougie with Lil Uzi Vert and Migos. Black Beatles, Ray Smurn and Gucci Mane. Starboy, The Weeknd and Drift Pump. Sorry with Beyonce. 24 Magic. 24 Karat.
I say
Magic, Bruno Mars, and Fake Love.
I'm gonna say Rich Murder for the simple fact that damn whole mannequin challenge went so viral.
Oh man, that jump went crazy. What about Beyonce with Sorry?
Fuck Beyonce and Sorry. If they don't win, it's just some politics. Like them folk had. That's why it was the #1 song in America. It was some #1 song in the world based off of how viral the video went. Everybody was doing challenges.
Right.
You remember that?
Everybody was doing it, and you had to use the song.
If they don't win, what they tell you?
That was the mannequin. That was the mannequin challenge song of the year. Like they need a category with mannequin challenge song, and it would definitely be Ray Smurf.
No, but they what created that whole lane with that video.
Right. True.
It was just that big in the culture. So if they don't get it, it's just too many politics.
Right, and that's crazy that you say that because the next category was Video of the Year. Bad and Bougie again, Cranes in the Sky with Solange Knowles, Sorry, Beyonce, 24 Karat Magic, Bruno Mars again, and Bounce Back with Big Sean was the nominees for Video
of the Year. So they don't got Ray Smurf.
And they don't have Ray Smurf. That's like, crazy.
That shit's some bullshit. We can move on out of the damn award you want to.
Okay.
Fuck the award.
The BET Award. Right on. Okay, Fade to Black Hip Hop Podcast, man. We're episode 6. Make sure you subscribing, leaving likes and comments. Make sure you go to that little bell and click for the notification so next time we post the show, you'll be able to tune right in with us. So, moving right along, Sporty, with Rollo squashes his beef for Rich Homie Corner. What you think about that?
You know, Rollo, he say he Muslim. You know what I'm saying? He do a lot of things that I don't feel like it's in accordance to the Quran, but who am I to try to judge this man? You know what I'm saying? So I can't. You know what I'm saying? But he try his best to balance it out with a lot of the deeds that he do. So I do see a lot of the things he do, like he be in the community trying to do stuff for the homeless and things of that nature. Then he try to stay on his real nigga path with checking them suckers. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he go to talking on other artists too much in different blogs and interviews, and I feel like that's lame. You know what I'm saying? But he just getting his opinion, and I think some of the interviewees know that. So they're like, if I ask this nigga a certain question, I know he gonna answer this kind of way right here, and I can put that out there and get my views and my ratings up. So I think they trap him, you know what I'm saying, with his own bluntness sometimes.
Right, yeah.
But with the Rich Homie Corn thing, it was like, it was a real life situation that I really felt Rollo, where he was coming from. Because the nigga done paid you for the verse, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn, you get that man money, you know what I'm saying? Then he send you the song, you get the song, you hear it, instead of Rich Homie Corn doing the verse and sending the song back, he keep the song and put the song on his own mixtape without Rollo vocals. That was lame as hell, and you kept the man money.
But why? I mean, why would he do something like that?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like a lot of niggas in the city don't really fuck with him because he be doing a lot of hoe shit. You know what I mean? To me, that was just some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some more.
You know what I mean? And so Rollo had a legitimate beef to get at the nigga. So you know, Rollo was at him for a while, but like I said, you know, right now it's the month of Ramadan. True. And it's not only a month of fasting, it's also it's a month of forgiveness. True. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he found it is hard to be the bigger man and just let it be known, like, bro, you know, even though you did some lame ass shit, my nigga, I'm gonna forgive you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even if you don't say nothing back, you don't forgive me, I'm gonna forgive you. You know what I mean? So I saluted Rollo for that. And I'm glad he did that, man.
That's a big move, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was the grown and mature thing to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense to keep, you know what I'm saying, keeping that shit going, you know what I mean? Because it was one real situation where they had got booked at a show together in South Carolina. When Rollo peeped it, him and his partner was already strapped up. And they were finna go ahead and just iron Rich Homie Corn and his partner them up. They were gonna shoot them boys up. And Rich Homie Corn peeped the move and goddamn told the folks at the venue what was going on, and goddamn like really snitched like, bro, them niggas strapped and everything to the point where the police came. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn was, questioning Rollo and his crew and shit like that. And basically made them niggas leave the premises type shit. You know what I'm saying? And Rollo said it like, bro, we had every intention to do them niggas that night. You know what I'm saying? So luckily it didn't come to that. You know what I'm saying? But it really just exposed, who would really bite that shit and who really won. You know what I mean? Which niggas kind of already in the street. The Atlanta know. Like Rollo and Ed Goon, they really bite that action opposed to Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like they ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, the streets goes tell it all in due time. You know what I'm saying? So, but yet and still, like I say, man, I'm just glad that they shit squad because Atlanta too small for niggas of that caliber to be beefing. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of the things that I heard, one of the things that I read about was right now it's a very special time in Atlanta, and the good thing is a lot of artists with notoriety in Atlanta are recognizing that. And what they're trying to do and what we're trying to do is take away the beef with Atlanta artists and in Atlanta period and try to have more glue, trying to create some more glue where they're basically sticking together and leaving the beef alone, staying away from the beef and trying to basically come together and create a stronger Atlanta bond with the artists because they are recognizing how strong Atlanta is inside of the hip-hop music culture. And in my opinion, Atlanta does have a very strong voice right now in hip-hop, and they basically just trying to eliminate just trying to eliminate the beef. And with Atlanta on Atlanta artists, not saying that they're doing this with other artists like Rollo, may still have some stuff going on.
You always want to try to keep a positive, atmosphere in your community. So with Atlanta is very prevalent in hip hop, so they got a large hip hop community, you know what I'm saying, and they're a working engine within the industry. So and it's so much goes on, you know what I'm saying, as far as awards, festivals and shows in Atlanta, like it's gonna be times when you gonna be booked.
You gotta cross.
Yeah, you gonna cross paths. So so you want to keep that shit keep that shit kind of neutral, man. But moving on to beef, we get right into the next topic.
Still messing with some Atlanta, dealing with some Atlanta stuff that's going on.
Atlanta beef. You got Future, who is internationally known. You know what I'm saying? It's a great
connected to Rollo also.
Yeah, it's a great artist. He had an artist by the name of Lil Donald that he had signed maybe like back in 2000
with that juice.
15,
Lil Donald with that juice. Yeah, they got a little dance.
Lil Donald had a couple little hot songs a couple years ago, like Juice. A couple more little songs. I can't think off the top of my head, but that was one of his biggest songs, the Juice. But so Future had signed him to Free Band, brought him along on one of the tours. I want to say the Purple Rain tour, whatnot, and so everything was kosher.
He was signed to Epic too, right?
No, he was just signed to Free Band.
Free Band's okay.
Yeah, so they put the mixtape out. The mixtape was hot. I felt like it was hot. You know what I'm saying? And everything was going up for him. And I don't really know what wrong, what a turn came. Well, they fell out, but I do recall during the time when the Designer had came out, everybody was comparing him to Future because his song sound just so much like Future. Right. During that time, it was a lot of goddamn dust getting kicked up by the Designer shit, and Future was trying not to give Buddy no free publicity.
True.
So anytime Future do an interview or something, they try to ask him about it. He try to like, bro, I ain't trying to talk about this nigga. I'm trying to talk about my music type shit. So but Designer, he was feeding off of that shit to the point. For some of his shows, he'll go do his show, then he'll play some Future songs at the end of his show. Because at the time, you got to think, hell, he getting booked for these shows. We don't really got but one song.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can't do a whole set with one song.
Just one song.
So he'll do this song, he'll do a couple Future songs. Cause in actuality, he really was a big Future fan coming up.
Yeah, I mean, but given that he was just 19,
exactly,
a young cat, and Future was definitely in his era. So
a lot of people,
he had some kind of influence from Future.
A lot of people felt like he was trolling, and Lil Donald was one of the ones that felt like that. So Lil Donald took it upon himself, which I think was his worst mistake. Lil Donald took it upon himself to diss Designer with a song called like Fuck Pounder. You know what I'm saying? He used that Pounder remix, and he really went the fuck off. He really snapped on him. He was doing it basically like like, bro, I'm Future little nigga. I'm gonna handle this shit for him.
Right.
But I really felt like he went about it wrong. I don't think he asked Future and got Future's cosign to do it. Because when you jump out the porch and do something like that yourself, it make it seem like Future sent you to do that. But if Future did send you to do that, he gonna be upset with you for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because you entertaining a nigga that I'm really ignoring.
Right. And he representing you.
Exactly.
So, right. His name is on it too.
Exactly. So now when you going at this nigga, you free bands going at him for the sake of me, but you didn't get my blessing to do that. It just make me look at you differently. And I think, to me, that's my honest opinion, where they relationship went south, because a few months after that, boom, they dropped him from the label. So here it is, a year and a half later, you know what I'm saying? You seeing Lil Donald, he coming out slowly but surely speaking on it, and now he did a remix to the Mask Off, and what he going at Future dissing Future. But what he basically saying in the song and on his social media as he's talking about the song and the shit they going through, he's saying that Future released him for the label, but he haven't gave him his release papers, and he haven't paid him for that tour that he went on. So he's like, man, niggas want to sign me, but can't nobody sign me because I don't got my release papers. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, just give me my release paper so I can go ahead on continue with my career. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I got mouths to feed. So I feel him on that tip right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the tour. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got paid by the tour you went on 2 years ago, you probably ain't gonna get paid. You ain't get paid by now. You know what I'm saying? He said he been saying he got there reaching out to Future lawyers. He hit Future phone. Future ain't fucking with him, whatever. I just don't really know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a big Future fan, but I try to be unbiased about situations like this. But I done seen other artists on free band, several artists on free band. I ain't never seen none of them have no kind of problem with Future. Even like the young nigga from Cleveland, Doughboy, he signed a free band. He lived way in Cleveland. This nigga called an armed robbery. You know what I'm saying? And Future got there, held him down. You know what I'm saying? Then when he got out, gave him a big old bag. You feel what I'm saying? He still free band to this day.
Still free band.
To this day, you know what I'm saying? This nigga way from Cleveland. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out what went so wrong with this artist right here, Lil Donald, somebody who also from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Future got a couple other Atlanta artists signed to him, like Casino, Mexico Mart, you know what I'm saying? Young Scooter ain't signed to him, but he just, the affiliation so tight. So
strong,
it's goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Black Migo free band game. So this about the only nigga I done ever seen in Future circle that just falling out came.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I really don't know. I can't tell you the Donald or Future will have to tell you, but my assumption would be it's behind that song, that Pounder song, when Lil Donald took it upon himself to dish that man. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of Future. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's
too much extra attention around something that really, you know.
And then it was also a thing about his name. I remember Future them wanted him to change his rap name, because Lil Donald, I guess they felt like that shit was lame, whack. Right. You know what I'm saying? They want him to change. So on his album, when he came out with Free Band, they said Lil Don Loyal.
Lil Don Loyal, right.
Yeah, they called it, changed it to Don Loyal instead of Lil Donald.
Lil Donald. So they tried to change it for him.
Exactly. It was just, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, some kind of genius, you know, Donald Trump is the president.
You know what I mean? So it just, it's some real little small, you know what I'm saying, things that ain't been said, you know what I'm saying, and Future ain't really speaking on it too tough, but Lil Donald doing all the speaking,
right.
And he know what he up against, because basically, like, Future in Atlanta, he like the prodigal son, so everybody fuck with him, DJ, radio stations, everybody, so he be like, man, I'm doing this song, he like, I know they nigga go blackball me, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying, I just want the world to know. But to Lil Donald credit, he's saying that it's a lot of radio stations, a lot of blog sites hitting him up, trying to get the exclusive about this shit.
Right,
they want to get him up, they can talk to him.
I would have made this so.
He's saying, really, bro, I ain't even trying to go there. I just want brother just do the right thing, give me my papers, you know what I'm saying, right. And shoot me my little chick, and I'm Gucci, I'm gone, you know what I'm saying. So I kind of respect him on that, but I don't know, dog, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know how that shit gonna turn out. So I'm just like everybody else, just tune in, just see how that shit go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man, Fade to Black Hip Hop Podcast, episode 6 is definitely going down. Leave a little comments about Lil Donald and Future, and tell us what you think about it. But moving right along, man. Today in hip hop.
Okay.
In hip hop history, I got a little bit hip hop history for today.
Okay.
On the 25th, you got Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt dropped in '96. EP
like 21 years ago.
Right. And you got artists like Pete Rock and CL Smooth. They dropped on the 25th back in '91. Gangstar released his sixth album called Runners back on the 24th. And hip hop history that goes Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Look at where Jay-Z is now. He was a genius. He had to be, had something going on to catapult him to where the stardom of the fame, the level of success that he's on right now. So big shout out to those guys for representing on Fade the Black Hip Hop Podcast for hip hop history of the day in hip hop.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay-Z, man. Reasonable Doubt. That's one of the greatest albums, debut albums to come out in hip hop.
Hip-hop.
It was kind of slept on when it first was released. You know what I mean? Due to the fact that it came out in a time where really Tupac and Biggie had the game pretty much on smash. So he was relatively new. A lot of folks were checking for him. But later on, after this, more and more albums into the game, people seeing how dope he was, they went back. Like, oh man, that nigga been dope. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Jay-Z for that and everything else he done did for hip hop. Speaking of Jay-Z, he got a new album dropping, visual album dropping June the 30th called 444. And
wow.
Yeah, he fucking with he working with No ID pretty much exclusively, with the production on this thing right here. So a lot of people kind of excited about, a brand new
444 is those numbers
release
in sequence speak to the showman's and numerology.
Exactly, and also he's releasing it through Sprint/Tidal. So basically it's like a Tidal exclusive. So basically with that, he trying to maximize, and capitalize all profit through the Tidal imprint that he got, which is his own streaming site, who he is tied into with Sprint. He sold Sprint 1/3 of the company for like $200 million. So it's like it's a major move they're trying to capitalize because the last few years Tidal they've been losing money. You know what I'm saying? So they just trying to capitalize just off of that. So that might make a lot of people go subscribe to just hear the album.
Right. So
because you're not gonna be able to hear it on Spotify and none of the other.
Right. Exactly. So now you being an artist, being on, I always go to you with these questions because of that. And the title itself, the way that it is with Jay-Z, do you think what kind of effect do you from when it started to now? Has it grown? Is it doing better?
Yeah, it kind of is, but see, Tidal is going up against Spotify, and Apple Music. So basically, Apple Music is his #1 competitor head to head, but Spotify is doing so much better than also. You know what I mean? Because, and I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion. I got a subscription to Spotify, and with the subscription I got to Spotify, I don't feel like I need no other streaming sites. You know what I mean? I'm not finna have 3-4 different streaming sites I'm paying $10 a piece to when I can listen to all my music on one of them. So that's basically what it boils down to as a listener. You go with the best one that best suited. And what made me pick Spotify over Tidal was when I clicked on Spotify, they gave you a week subscription for free.
Ooh.
So now you get
that's
the
something
experience.
Tidal didn't offer?
You don't.
Wow.
Tidal, so when you click on it, they trying to get your money ASAP, trying to lock you in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Spotify, they kind of let you test drive it. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a week to test drive a car, you kind of,
man, it grows on you.
It grows on you. You know what I'm saying? You see all the perks. Now, when it's time, like, okay, you can't drive no more. It's day 8. You go either give us the key back or you go pay to keep driving.
Pull the trigger. You got to pull the trigger.
So that's what you do. Boom, I pull the trigger. But with Tidal, they want you to buy all the real.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I think. This is what's causing the friction with the subscribers. Now they got a free subscriber, like maybe a couple mil.
Is it smart marketing?
I don't think it is. What they do, I think Spotify's marketing is way better. Like I said, I'm telling you, for hands on, why I'm I subscribe to them opposed to Jay-Z, and I'm all about trying to help the black man. But
support the black.
You know what I mean? But it still goes down to me as the consumer.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the best deal.
How you spend your money? You want to spend, you don't want to just say, okay, just because this is black owned, I want to go spend my money here.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the best deal. You know what I mean? The best product.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So they thought. I mean, Jay-Z them thought that how they could impact the game on the streaming site was that a lot of these people that they sign in the Rock Nation or whatever they bringing in, they can get them folks tied in with some exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You go get exclusive album dropping exclusive on Tidal.
Right.
So that go give you a bigger percentage of the streaming revenue.
Okay.
So that was attractive to some people, but a lot of people,
worth it.
Yeah, to the fans and the listeners, it's a lot of them don't got them subscriptions. So you basically alienating yourself from a bigger audience.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
a broader audience.
yeah. So that folk like, I don't know about that shit, because I really do need my shit on Apple and Spotify, because they got way more subscribers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's going to be the struggle with starting a lot of black businesses, because going back to, owning our own leagues and owning our own shoes and our own brands and our own companies, the competition, we don't own a lot of things in our community. Black people we can't say that we own the NBA, we own the NFL, stuff like that, or we necessarily own these huge major record labels, right? But it's all our music. It's all our influences. It's our culture that's on display, and for us not to own those rights.
But see what you gotta look. It's like it's just big corporations, man. One thing about it, them people like Apple, them folk been trying to buy Tidal for a long time. They just been trying to buy Jay-Z out the way, because once they get him out the way, boom, they'll swallow him whole. So now they can just focus all their attention on Spotify. They'll just be their last one. It just be them or them, like Burger King and McDonald's. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, I do.
So sometimes you gotta buy out the competition. And Jay-Z been like, nah, I ain't gonna sell. Then finally Sprint came in and bought a third of his company. So now he partnered with Sprint. So now he can directly promote and market the shit to the people who got Sprint as their phone carrier, to the point where maybe they can have Tidal on there, the free app.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they can try to charge you a few extra dollars into your monthly bill.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They'll disguise it. Instead of making you buy the subscription, they'll make this shit come with your phone.
Right.
And they'll charge you probably $8 extra.
Was it Apple Music, or was it Apple that bought beats from Dre?
I think it was the company Apple.
The company Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apple was a big conglomerate.
Right.
And Apple Music is just just a part of they big monopoly that they got.
I mean, the company big, like they want everything. They want their hands on everything.
And so
that makes sense.
So when we say the uphill battles that black owners are having, going up against some of these bigger conglomerate companies, it's just basically a lot of these companies just so big they swallowing up the competition.
Right.
And it's hard to compete
buying them out
until these guys are able to start coming together. You know what I'm saying? So when you start coming together, like when Rock Nation, when they came together with Live Nation to do some of these major tours and stuff like that, that's what a bigger bag coming in at. You know what I'm saying? To bring in more revenue, because if this company over here is worth $50 billion, you can't compete with them if your company is only worth $500 million.
Right.
It's just impossible. It's just impossible. So it's all about the revenue, and it's all about people coming together. And then I salute Jay-Z more and more for trying to bring in more and more artists, and give them the picture. And he trying to keep something for them and for us. And I really respect and really salute it. And I just hope it's just an uphill battle with the streaming war that he'll get, because the people he'll get are so big. But now that Sprint came in, I think that's gonna help him out a lot.
Right.
I think that was a smart move for selling them a third of it, because not only do you get $200 million that you can put back into the company, but you also got a phone carrier who can automatically you know what I'm saying?
Market. It's people that they can buy service
exactly. So I think that's a very smart move on behalf of Jay-Z. And never count Jay-Z out, man, because he is one of the most brilliant black businessmen that we ever seen.
Rap moguls.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's just a testament to his business acumen. I don't see him slowing down none, man. But yeah, shout out to Jay-Z, man, you know.
All right, Hip Hop Podcast, Fade to Black is going down, man. This is episode 6, and we finna slide right into our last topic of the night, and it's about power. It's all about power. Season number 4, our boy Ghost is about to do it again, man. What's going on with Ghost, man? Shout out to my boy 50 Cent, another rap mogul that's doing this thing.
But yeah, man, shout out to 50 Cent, man, for bringing this, this great, you know what I'm saying, television series to cable, man, on Stars, man. If you ain't got that in your package, make sure you get that on your package. Tonight is the season 4 premiere of Power, and to me, it's the #1 show on cable. Once again, shout out to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, man. You know, I'm excited. A lot of people love Empire. I like Empire, but I love Power. Man. I love me some Ghost.
Crazy, man. You know, Empire is kind of for mainstream, and it's kind of, you know, it's touching on everything. When I say everything, they touching on everything, literally. But Power sticks to the roots of what I feel like hip hop is about. And the streets, and you know, just that grind, and it doesn't just touch on the dope boy aspect. You know, James St. Patrick is actually trying to get out of the street. Ghost is actually trying to get out of the street.
Trying to do the business
do the business thing, but the streets is pulling them back in, and I think you're gonna see a little bit more than in episode 4.
Anytime you come from the street, man, and you know, that's the element of power. You know what I mean? That make the movie just so phenomenal, because it just gives you a real life perspective of a nigga coming from out the trenches and making that transition into corporate America, or trying to be an entrepreneur.
Somebody at the highest level of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And trying to, you know, go the legit and straight route, but you still got these relationships with people that's in the street. You know what I'm saying? Or women in the street, or people just in general, even your enemies.
And that's a rarity. Yeah. That's a rarity, and I'm glad that 50 Cent displayed that struggle or that battle between, you know, ex-hustler or hustler trying to retire from the game and move and take that money and do some positive things to it. So that message definitely, I hope it sends a good message to the ones that's doing it in real life. You know, we do recognize this as a film.
A lot of people going through that same struggle, man. You know what I mean? Trying to make that transition from the streets to just being a businessman, and trying to use that same hustle and ambitions and that money that you don't accumulated, you know what I'm saying, do something positive with it. Like when Master P was hustling, he was like, man, I'm just trying to make enough money where I can invest it in something where I can get out.
Where you know, get out the game.
And that's really like a lot of hustlers, you know what I mean, that's in the back of their mind. I need to reach this status quo, you know what I mean, where I can do something else. So if you out there hustling and watching this shit, man,
let it inspire you.
Let it inspire you to have it in your mind that you can't do this shit forever.
Right.
Because you go either die or you go to penitentiary. You know what I mean? So you gotta have a plan for an escape avenue.
True.
Whether it's reaching 50,000, 100,000, whatever your goal is, so you can invest that money into a business. Whether, no matter what the business is, as long as you feel like that business is going to allow you to live a prosperous life legally, that should be your motivation. Because if you hustling and you don't got no plans of retiring and doing something legit, then you are hustling and you gonna get caught eventually.
What you think about having Tommy's and Tasha's in your life as a hustler?
What you mean?
You ever watch The Power? You know, Tasha started out like, you know, I want you to stay this hustler and keep grinding and keep hustling, and Tommy is never gonna leave the streets. Like, Tommy is that one, he man, like, this all I know, this what I do. But you know, my boy Ghost, James St. Patrick in the movie is trying to get out, or in the film is trying to get out of that lifestyle, but he got the people that's the closest to him that want him to kind of stay there because they're comfortable with the lifestyle.
Yeah, man, you know, that just go to show, like, say, like, that shit goes on every day. You know what I'm saying, in the dope game. You know what I'm saying, niggas be want to get out, but you got folk that's so used to a certain lifestyle.
Depending on you and that lifestyle.
You and that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying. A lot of them don't really give a fuck about you. They just there for the moment, what you can provide for them. You know what I'm saying. They basically like, they just ride your way. You know what I'm saying. They blood suckers. You know what I mean. But you know, so you know, power touch on all that. That's what makes it such a great series, man. I'm looking forward to catching every episode, and I'm also looking forward to BMF, the Black Mafia Family series that he working on,
right.
Man. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, shout out to 50 Cent, man. That man is doing some phenomenal moves in films. He got another show. He in cahoots with it. BT. It's gonna be like a comic type vibe. He's still, you know, in the infant stages of trying to figure out exactly the route he want to take. But I've been seeing him, you know, networking and bringing some other comedians and stuff on board with him. And you know, they go open up some doors. Like I say, that's what it's about, man. It's about empowerment. You get the opportunities and just
supporting one another.
Employment opportunities for more and more brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lala. She on Power. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's just opening up opportunity for people. So that's empowering, man. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta just look. This man himself started out as a hustler.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And then he stayed down to the music, and then as he progressed and got older and older
and wiser,
you know what I'm saying? And realized like, shit, I can't rap forever. You know what I'm saying? But I want to continue to be a part of this hip hop culture. You know what I mean? So he wanted to use in other avenues and other talents. You got to realize 50 Cent came out. He had them books coming out first. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck these books. Let's take this shit to the film.
Go ahead and film it. Right.
He there with that move, Get Rich or Die Trying. We got great feedback from that. Did a couple more movies and just went to rubbing elbows with people in the film industry. Right. And that's just how it works. Once you go to moving around, meeting people, greeting people, and this, you know what I'm saying, in these new fields, things and opportunities start opening up for you. You know what I'm saying? And now 50 Cent, he one of the people that were critical of the new Tupac movie came out. You know, that shit was whacking his eyes. So I seen him on Instagram. He like, well, I think organically it's about time for a Snoop Dogg movie. And he said, Snoop, when you ready, get at me, nigga. You know I get the green light, and we'll make that shit fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, you never know, might be on the works, you know what I'm saying, for a Snoop Dogg documentary, you know what I'm saying, directed by 50 Cent.
Can't wait to see that.
What y'all think about that?
Right.
Y'all think that'll be dope? You
right.
know what I mean? I think it will.
Right.
Just judging our track work.
Right.
You know
so, hey, Fade the Black Hip Hop Podcast, Fade space, the number 2 space, BLACC Hip Hop Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you go there right now and subscribe, like, and leave comments. This next question, and on our last question, what do y'all think about that with 50 Cent making this move and making this Snoop Dogg movie? And we're going to come back and hit y'all with, you know, y'all answers and some questions, get some interaction and some reaction from y'all.
But that concludes episode 6, man. Fade the Black Hip Hop Podcast, man.
Double salute. Love the fans.